Get rich quick with e-commerce, make money online fast without doing nothing, make massive profit with cryptocurrencies. As of today, we all have stumbled across such advertisements online that fill our thoughts with the idea that wealth is associated with money and getting rich quick. This is, however, not the case, and it cannot be further away from the truth. Hi, Matrix Moneymaker here, and today we're going to talk about the 10 principles to follow for a wealthy life. Make sure to subscribe and watch until the end, because at the end I give a must-have principle and notion in order to amass massive wealth. The first principle is thinking wealthy. Think and grow rich is one of the fundamental principles of wealth. The first thing to do is therefore define what is your meaning of wealth. Does it mean having more money? Does it mean to be happy and live a peaceful life? Or does it even mean having both? You need to have a clear perception of this, so you might want to think this through. Thinking wealthy is by far the biggest secret weapon of rich people. People nowadays think that being rich is just about money, whereas it is mostly about the way of thinking. See, poor people don't chase their dreams and tend to always give up when it gets hard. They often criticize the rich and the people around them when they get successful. The problem is that people don't change when they get money or become successful. They change to become successful. One of our biggest weapons is our brain. Unfortunately, this one can also be our worst enemy. So, you must take control of your brain and thoughts in order to make the necessary changes to get where you want to be in life. The mindset in which you program your brain is going to determine how successful you're going to be, and therefore how much money you will make and how happy your life will be. The big common assets that every wealthy and successful person owns is their mindset and the way they think. When you have a goal in life, whether it is financial, spiritual, academic, or physical, you have to commit to it and do whatever it takes to achieve your goal. Because if you don't, nobody will. The second principle of a wealthy life is money makes money. The rich only get richer. The science behind money is exactly the same as science behind the snowball effect. Money attracts money. As you can see, many successful people get really rich as they age. In fact, they started to learn about how money works since they were very young. But to amass a massive amount of wealth, such as Warren Buffett, for example, takes time and dedication. As you understand how the world works, as you understand how to solve problems every day of your life, this will help you to face the problems that will happen in the future and so on, allowing you to gather experience and wisdom as you live through life. Once you know how to make money, run a business, solve problems, and evolve in life, nothing will stop you from doing it over again. It will become a habit for you. 3. Get your finances under control. Start to track your money and your expenses. Before asking yourself about how you can make more money and how you can get richer, you need to know where your money is going and how you spend it. That is why you need to get your finances under control. So, when you are having a budget, you are telling your money where to go instead of wondering where your money went. Nowadays, there are lots of apps that can help you manage your money and track your expenses. But if you don't want to pay for an app, you can still use the old method, which is to note and write down every expenses you make by yourself. The first step to control your finances is to know where your money goes and to be responsible for where it should go in the future. This will potentially allow you to invest your money or to save for something valuable that you want to buy. The next principle is to create new income streams. If you want to be more wealthy and prosper in life, you have to create more income sources. This is one of the best well-known principles of wealth. Do not put all your eggs in the same basket. You have to not be limited by only one way of making your money, because even if you are making a good amount of money from it, if you stop getting money from it, you will have nothing left. As the most wealthy say, you need to diversify your income sources and have multiple income streams. To do so, you can sell a skill that you acquired as a service and potentially make money from it. The key is to exchange value with your time. As you are according more attention and value to a person or a company, you charge them more. This is a really important principle because by doing so, you will not trade your time for money and you will build a massive amount of wealth as well as enhancing your knowledge and growing your network. 5. Be courageous. It is human nature to avoid risk and be cautious when venturing independently. This is simply due to the fact that we are all social beings. However, to build wealth, you have to be willing to challenge the assumptions and be willing to follow your own path. Following the crowd might seem like the best decision to make at the beginning, but when being examined more closely, if you behave like everybody, you will unfortunately become like everybody. And it is well known that everybody is not wealthy and successful. That is why being courageous and being different is a key to wealth. You have to take the risks that others chickened out from to be better. Or simply said, if you want wealth that nobody has, you have to be willing to do everything they don't do. It has little to do with money, but more to do with wanting to accomplish and achieve a goal that becomes your top priority. If it was easy, everybody would do it. 6. Control your spending impulses. Being wealthy is as important as staying wealthy. The rich therefore know how to control their spending impulses. Put your needs before your wants and think carefully about why you should buy something before you buy it. The habit of spending a lot of money on things that you don't need only benefits the companies to which you spend your money. Keep a spending limit and always follow your budget. That is the secret of building massive wealth. Even though we like to spend our money and enjoy life more, remember that no one has spent his way to wealth. 7. Don't trust get-rich-quick schemes. Getting rich and being wealthy is not something that happens overnight. So, when someone approaches you with a get-rich-quick method, be sure that he is the only one that is going to get rich from it and not you. Avoid being a victim of such schemes. Obviously, there are some ways that will allow you to get rich faster than others, but getting wealthy always requires dedication, time, and practice. Take your time when starting your journey, but be cautious about procrastination. You want to prioritize consistency over intensity. The sweet spot again is when you do both at the same time. Have just the right intensity and be consistent on the long run. The principle that follows is also as important as this one. Know when to let go of investments. When making an investment, it is not always going to succeed even if you have put the time and effort into it. Therefore, after trying everything you could to make it work, you need to let go and start something else. There is always another solution. You just need to find it. Sharing your wealth. Just as making your money and building wealth is important, sharing your money and knowledge is important as well. You have to be willing to give in order to receive. Give value to others and you will in return receive value too. Use your money and power to do good things and to help others. Even though you're not rich, there might be a talent or a knowledge that you have that you can share. Acquiring wealth is a journey in itself, but being able to share it with others is another. The 10th and last principle is be disciplined. This is the secret ingredient of acquiring massive wealth. There is no such thing as the one thing to do in order to get wealthy and rich. Thus, wealth is a process. and it is a cumulative result of many little things that happen during your life. What you do on a daily basis will be what determines what kind of person you're going to be. If you want to be successful, you have to change some habits and choose the things that will allow you to accomplish your goals on the long run. The harsh truth is that there is nothing that can replace taking action. You either do it or you don't. And if you do it every day and stay consistent, there is no doubt that you will be wealthy. Success happens only because you take action to make it happen. There is no other way around. Subscribe and turn on the notification so you don't miss more videos about how to make money, personal finance, investing, and much more. Check out the latest video about the 8 steps to financial freedom. Take care.